learning faculty sitting at various centers and in this very room. So today's topic is project-based learning. This is one of the instructional methods. Since yesterday, we are talking about various instructional methods, and this depends upon the size of the group. And project is one of the way of teaching, or we can adopt this very in different situations. So before I start this topic, I would like to from where this term is coming. If we see towards the curriculum, we see there are 4 components: what to teach, why to teach, then how to teach, then how to evaluate. In case of how to teach, it means adopting various instructional methods and media to impart education or teaching. So in this way, we will be focusing our attention towards project today. So what is project? This is my question. So if I call JCDM Sirsa, can you tell a little about project? Are you hearing me? JCDM Sirsa.
Sir, pardon please.
We are asking, what do you understand the term project?
Sir,
Though we are dealing with this, but do we really understand this?
project-based learning means implementing the theoretical knowledge in the practical.
Theoretical knowledge?
To the practical means applying theoretical knowledge on the practical means making some projects or something.
Okay. But what actually we are doing? We are getting the project made from the market. Is it so?
No, it's not like that, sir. Not all the time. Means maybe 1 or 2 groups may be there, but most of the students are making their own projects.
But I came to know that now this is a trend, that you don't focus on the project work, only go to the market, make the payment and get the project made, even the report.
Sir, I would like to say one thing. This time we made 1 or 2 very interesting projects. Means I'm from electrical engineering.
Okay.
And this time we generated electricity with cow urine.
Okay.
And that was means for the student point of view, it was very much learning for them, and they learned a lot of things. We
So
also
it was a live experience.
Yes, definitely. They visited to the Kanpur. One Gau Sanstha is there. They contacted them. They collected data from them. They're also working on the same projects, and still a scope is there. The students have submitted the project, but still some points have remained that can be recovered in the next semester with the next group.
So my next question is, why we are emphasizing this type of teaching?
Sir, only theoretical knowledge is not sufficient for engineers. Practical knowledge means, you can say, a skill should be there in the students.
Is
And
it so?
if they, yeah, if they work, yes, sir.
Is it so?
Yeah, definitely. I think so, sir.
I think so.
Yes, sir. And they, if they work with their hands, they put connections, and they do something by learning from the internet, from their seniors, from their guides, and they definitely came to know about the projects.
They will be confident. That is the point.
Yes, sir.
So I am T.N. Thukral, working in the Department of Education and Educational Management at NITER. So I told you about the curriculum. This is the basic behind any educational program. Why to teach means objectives of the program. Then what to teach means detailed contents, which you call as syllabus. And how to teach means instructional methods, means lecture, demonstrations, lab work, workshops, all these included in the instructional methods. So I was posing you a question about what do you mean by a project. So there is a Chinese proverb Tell me and I forget. Show me and I remember. Involve me and I understand. So this is the idea behind this very project work. We are involving the students for understanding. The definition of project. A project can be termed as an open-ended assignment, the outcome of which is not known at the inception and whose progress depends mostly on the intelligence, creativity, skills, and energy of the students. The key ingredient for any project idea is that it is student-driven and meaningful. There are many definitions of project, but to be very precise, we can say the project is an inquiry, open-ended assignment. The key ingredient for any project idea is that it is student-driven, challenging, and meaningful. Why it is important? The project work exposes the students to real life problems and introduces them to various procedures and practices used in the industry or in the field. The project work also helps the students to gain confidence in tackling problems of their own. The project work is needed to strengthen and supplement learning experience of students. Projects are first-hand learning experiences, that is learning by doing. In project, the student learns by doing. There are different types of projects. Learning or expository projects. What is expository? Means we are exposed to certain situations. Suppose we ask you that go to the industry and collect a particular type of data. You go to industry and you find out the various items there and you get conversant with those. That is expository type. That depends upon the level of the knowledge of the student. First year student cannot be given the problem, but he is only given the exposure. Then work based or task oriented. Second year or third year student is given little small problem for which he will have a answer or some data from the industry. And after final year or in the third year in polytechnics and engineering colleges in the fourth year, we give them some problem to solve. So it is independent learning and they solve their problem. The student will be able to learn on their own, reflect on their learning and take appropriate actions to improve it. Significance of the project to students. Again I come to the same question, why this project? How it is important to students? Students find projects as fun, motivating. It is not only chalk and talk. They are involved and it's challenging because they play an active role in choosing the project and in the entire planning process. Important elements of the project. It is student-centered and student-directed. A definite beginning, middle and end. It is not endless. There is a particular time frame. Content meaningful to the students, directly observable in the environment. Real world problems. We take real world problems in the projects. First hand investigation. They go to the industry or to the field to have the solution of the problems. Sensitivity to local, culturally appropriate. Our project should be such that it is helpful to our society also. Steps for project implementation means learning goals and objectives. Before the project is started, teachers should identify the specific skills or concepts that the student will learn from clear academic goals. It is not haphazard. It is well thought of exercise we give to our students. if we have 5 questions in our mind, if we are able to answer what the cognitive skills do I want my students to develop? As a teacher, मेरे मन में एक होना चाहिए कि मैं स्टूडेंट्स में क्या डेवलप करना चाहता हूँ. For example, to use science and technology to solve everyday problems, to write persuasively. What metacognitive skills do I want my students to develop? For example, reflect on research process they use, evaluate its effectiveness, and determine methods of improvement. And what type of problems do my students to able to solve? For example, know how to do research, apply scientific methods. What we do in the project, what we have learned during the 3-4 years, we try to apply those to solve the particular problem. What concepts and principles do I want my children to able to apply? This is again a requirement. These are the questions with the teachers, that if he is able to get the answer, that what is the outcome of the project work. There are some important considerations. Do the students have easy access to the resources they need? Suppose we give a project for which there are no resources in the institute or with the students or available in the environment. So there will be problem. So we should be very careful about it. Do the students know how to use the resources? Resources तो मिल गए, पर use कैसे करें? Do the students have mentors or coaches to support them in their work? Are the students clear on the roles and the responsibilities of each person in a group? We generally give a project to a group. The group size may vary from 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 students for one problem, and we give particular job to a particular person, and in combination we get the total result. Skills of an effective guide, determining how the project will contribute to the students' learning. Facilitating decision making, thinking and problem solving skills. Facilitating student growth of interpersonal skills such as working in teams, working with community members, and working with the people who are diverse, who have the diverse background. So this is also the requirement, because once problem is with us, it is not only me that I will be solving this, it is a group. We are working in a team, so interpersonal skills will also improve. So what are the broad learning objectives in this very method? Developing transfer skills, that is skills of applying knowledge and skills gained by the students in productive activities. Developing learning to learn skills, problem solving skills and higher cognitive skills of such as analysis, synthesis and evaluation. Developing creativity and report writing skills, because after we complete the project to solve the problem, we have to prepare a report which will give the full account of what we start, from where we started and what was the conclusion. Developing entrepreneurial skills. In some of the projects, we also get some clue for the entrepreneurial skills, that one may start its own setup, industry venture. What is the objective or purpose of adopting this very method? To improve creativity of students, learning to learn skills, encourage students to identify their choice of area, commitment and responsibility, confidence and satisfaction, managerial skills, communication skills, cooperation. In addition, ability to observe and measure physical phenomena. Suppose there is some experiment, they will observe. Ability to locate faults in the system and procedures and correct them. They are doing some practical work or some experiment. There can be a problem in the equipment or in the connections, so he will rectify. Ability to analyze the problem. Ability to interpret events and results. Ability to work as a leader or team member. Both ways. He can be a leader also or a team member also. Manipulative skills in handling equipment. Then suggested structure for project work. How we should go about it. In our polytechnic system and engineering colleges, we adopt this very method of giving projects to students. There can be minor projects and there can be major project. Major project is generally in the final year, and minor project in the polytechnic it's in the second year or at the end of second year, and in the engineering college it is in the third year, or there can be 2 or 3 small projects. Then what is the difference between minor project work and major project work? Minor project work aims at exposing the students to industrial or field practices so as to have an appreciation of size, scale, and type of operations and work culture in the industries. During the first year or second year, they are sent to industry to observe and see. Suppose we talk of this studio. Till we enter the studio, we do not know what it contains, what is there, what type of lighting is there, what type of cameras are there, what is the seating arrangement, where are the control units. After having the visit, we can have a glimpse. After having the glimpse, we can understand all this. Similarly, once a person goes to industry, he will know the size and scale and type of operations being done there and how the people are working. There is a chain system that a particular person does a very small thing at a particular time. It goes to the next, he does the another, and in this way the whole assembly takes place. Also, the students will be able to correlate concepts. Now he has read something in his class, he has done some experimentation in the laboratory, he has done some practical work in the workshop. Now these things are at his back. Now once he goes to industry, he sees with his own eyes and get live experience that what he read is really useful. Then he is able to correlate the various principles, concepts and practices taught in the classroom with their application in solving field and industrial problems. The work done in minor projects will also to prepare him for taking problem solving at later stage under major project. This minor project work problem can be extended to major project work. Major project work. This aims at developing professional skills in the students whereby they apply in totality the knowledge and skills gained through the coursework in the solution of the practical problems undertaken as a project work. The students have different aptitudes and strengths. Project work, therefore, should match the strengths of the students. The problem selected should be such that he or she is able to do it. It should not be like that it is a black box. What to do and from where to start, who will guide us? There is nobody to tell because it is their problem and they will be solving it. For this purpose, students should be explained the objectives of the project work and then asked to identify the type of project they would like to execute. I don't know how you are doing. So in my room, what is your experiences? How do you allot the projects? आप बताइए. फील्ड में इंटरेस्टेड है या स्टूडेंट को सीधे ही बोल देते भी अपना अपना प्रोजेक्ट आइडेंटिफाई कर लो और मेरे पास नाम लिखा दो। मतलब उसको मार्केट से मिल गया। ओके, मैक्सिमम बाहर से खरीदते हैं। Because I had to visit Haryana someday, and I found that in one of their examination point of time, I reached there. I found they brought the ready-made projects made from the market. I could see them and ask them. They spoke truth, and they told me that they have taken from the market. So I don't know, okay, how you are doing. Do you give real problems, or every time the same project? The project should be different every year. It should not be कि last year जिनको दिया था अगले साल भी उनको दे दो। Now we ask from New Delhi, Northern India Engineering College, Delhi. Northern India Engineering College, Delhi. How do you allot the major project work? I repeat, how do you allot project work to your students?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. It's like this that we distribute the HODs take the consent from the students as well as they impose upon that these are the projects you are supposed to do it. We do not permit, generally we do not permit the students to buy the project and then show it up actually. And those students who are doing that, they get very less marks otherwise. So we are having a control on the quality projects.
Now, is it only the HODs who allot the projects, or the other teachers can also give?
No, the teachers also, HOD with the consent of the teachers.
Okay.
Teachers
So
are
what is the group size?
Pardon?
What is the group size?
Group size 4?
4.
Yeah.
So what is the time frame for the project?
It is 6 months. It is a minor project and a major project.
No.
We are under IP University.
It is the continuous time, or there are slots for the project work?
No, there are slots. Means
Yes.
there is a day actually complete. What we do is that because we are having only 4 subjects like that, so 3 days or 4 days are being allotted to the subjects, and 1 day is completely given to the projects.
That is the right way. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Now I come to Government Engineering College, Bikaner.
Hello.
Are you hearing me?
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. So I am asking, what type of project you give to your students?
Myself, Subhash Kumar. I am officiating the head of the Department of Electric Engineering. We have given to our students project which are related to the simulations projects. No?
Which are related
Simulation
to?
based, MATLAB simulation based project I have given to the many of the students.
Okay, it's a computer based.
Yes, sir. MATLAB based. Yes.
Computer based, not the other way.
Yes.
You can give them that you design an inverter. This can be a small project.
Yes, small projects.
But why don't you give such type of projects in which we have to work with our own hands?
Because of that, in my opinion, whenever the students prior check the results, then it implement the results on their hardware. Then it will be fruitful for the students.
But that is just like a virtual. It is not actual. So I am emphasizing some actual work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. The student should be explained the objectives of the project and then asked to identify the type of project work they would like to execute. So we have to focus students, see the strengths. Suppose a student is weak and financially he is not that sound, and we ask him that you do this. He will not be able to purchase anything from the market. He has got no means to go to the various places. So it is no use of giving project to such a person. We must think on this issue also. Another important thing, the student should identify themselves or be given projects assignments at least 3 to 4 months in advance. The project work is an exercise or which must be taken care not in a haphazard manner, not at the fag end of the semester, but 3 to 4 months in advance, so that one is comfortable in performing the activities of the project. So for anything to do, project planning, any project or any activity, we must do some planning work. The project work should be planned into the following phases. In each phase, specific activities are to be completed. The phase 1, in which the project title is decided. जैसे in the type of research, we say what is your topic. So in case of project, it is just like a research type activity. So in this phase deals with the selection of the project topic as well as to set the needs and objectives of the project. So we decide in the beginning how we will be moving. Then phase 2, implementation of the project. Implementation doesn't mean that we have to implement this somewhere else. We have to do. The phase 3 is project report preparation. Even if we complete the project, we do our experimentation, we come out with the results. Till we make a project report and which is presentable, our work is not complete. But what we are doing, but we are only focusing towards the final part, that is report writing, which is available. In some cases, I also see that the person only removed the first title page and got it rebound, and this was this another project. Then why there is a need of structured project? Diploma holders are the backbone of industry. Do we agree? Because they are taking care of the shop floor activities. They function on production floor, operation and maintenance department, installation and supervisors. It is a supervisor who is responsible for quality grade production and direct control of technicians and labor. So he is the real person who is taking the things done. Industries are demanding practically skilled and talented technical manpower. Are we really producing technical and skilled? We are producing technical manpower, but I don't know whether they are skilled or confident. हमारे टीचर लोग क्या बोलते हैं कि हमने खूब पढ़ाया, प्रैक्टिकल करवाए, असाइनमेंट दी, होमवर्क दिया, क्लास टेस्ट लिए, और बाद में जब इंडस्ट्री के लिए गए तो इंडस्ट्री पर्सन बोलते हैं कि ही इज लैकिंग इन टेक्निकल स्किल्स, ही इज वीक इन कम्युनिकेशन, सो ही कैनॉट वर्क इन टीम. So this is the total contrast. What we are telling and what is actually happening, there is a gap. We have to bridge the gap. So by way of project work, we are inculcating 2-3 type of capabilities, means communication skills, cooperation, teamwork, taking responsibility, leadership. So these qualities are automatically come in the students once they perform the project work themselves. Basically, project work is a group activity or a team work. Madam, do you agree? हो जी, ये तो मेरा प्रोजेक्ट था, मैंने कर लिया, और इट्स ए टीम वर्क. प्रोजेक्ट वर्क इज ए रियल लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंस टू द स्टूडेंट्स। आपने देखा होगा कि जब इंटरव्यू होती है तो अपना सारा बायोडाटा हम दे देते हैं, तो जो एक्सपर्ट है क्या पूछता है कि आपका मेजर प्रोजेक्ट कौन सा था। तो उस समय तक काफ़ी लोग तो भूल चुके होते हैं, कोई एक दो याद भी रखते हैं जिसने अपने आप काम किया। देन ही आस्क क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम दैट बिकॉज दैट इज द रियल एक्सपीरियंस ही हैज गॉट। बाकी तो बारोड है, कुछ पढ़ा हुआ है, कुछ रटा हुआ है, कुछ सुना हुआ है। दैट इज नॉट द एक्चुअल एक्सपीरियंस। सो प्रोजेक्ट वर्क मे बी स्मॉल और मीडियम बट इट शुड बी इनोवेटिव एंड सक्सेसफुल। ये कहते हैं करने के लिए नहीं, खाना पूर्ति नहीं करनी, it has to be innovative or some tangible result should come out from the project. So is how we have to organize this project work effectively. So head of department and the departmental faculty should need to plan the curriculum for minor and major project work. While working in curriculum development center, I was making a list of minor project works and major project works, but these are suggestive. There we can add number of projects more in the particular curriculum. There should be brainstorming session to identify number of projects to be given as minor and major projects to the student. Brainstorming with whom?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Please.
Hello. सर
Yes, please.
सर ये पीपीटी प्रेजेंटेशन ठीक से नहीं आ रहा, आपका प्रेजेंटेशन ठीक नहीं आ रहा है।
करिए जी ठीक।
प्रेजेंटेशन शो ठीक नहीं हो रहा, इसका लेफ्ट अलाइनमेंट ठीक नहीं है।
अभी ठीक है।
लेफ्ट साइड में कई पोर्शन है वो।
थैंक यू सर।
सर प्लीज।
मेरे लैपटॉप पे तो ठीक है, वो अभी ठीक करवा देते। अभी थोड़ा सा अब ठीक हो गया जी?
नहीं सर नहीं हुआ, थोड़ा सा लेफ्ट अलाइनमेंट ठीक नहीं है। लेफ्ट
और थोड़ा ठीक करिए जी परम।
लेफ्ट अलाइनमेंट
अभी करते हैं।
थैंक यू सर।
अभी ठीक हो गया?
थोड़ा सा सर, थोड़ा सा लेफ्ट, थोड़ा सा, बस बिल्कुल सही है सर। ओके सर, थैंक यू।
ओके, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू।
There should be brainstorming session to identify number of projects to be given as minor and major projects to the students. This is the exercise to be done in the department. It is not only when the time of project comes and immediately we call the students and allot the project. There should be prior thinking to this. Students should be also encouraged to identify suitable projects assignments. Each teacher should guide at least 4 to 5 students for minor and major project work. Project work selected should be such which is of use to the industry, community, polytechnic or to the individual students to set up his own small enterprise. तो क्या होता है कि जब हम कोई प्रोजेक्ट बनाते हैं तो while doing the project we get some insight and we get some clue that I can also do this. This can be further extended. Can't I do my own job? So he will forget about going towards the service job. Instead, he will set up his own venture, though in a small way, but afterwards he will grow. It would be preferred to execute project work in a consolidated time frame. It is not endlessly. हमें करना क्या चाहिए कि जो टाइम हमें मिलता है हर रोज, मान लीजिए 2 घंटे मिलते हैं, तो 2 घंटे में तो कुछ नहीं होता, तो हमें करना क्या चाहिए? We must adjust the timetable in such a way that we get a continuous slot, say for a day or few days continuous. पर ये ना हो कि भी आज प्रोजेक्ट का दिन है तो स्टूडेंट क्लास में या कॉलेज में आएंगे ही नहीं। So we must have a check and balance for this also. नहीं तो मार्क्स कट लग जाता ना, क्योंकि उसकी अटेंडेंस तो मिलती नहीं है। Therefore, the timetable should be adjusted that the student should get clear, continuous stretch of time for executing the project, either in the institute or in the neighboring industry or field, as the case may be. Depends upon the project. For evaluating the project work of students, there should be at least one person from the industry. उनको भी थोड़ा सा डर हो, टीचर को तो सेट कर लेंगे, पर बाहरला आदमी जब आएगा तो वो थोड़ा सा अपने आप काम करेगा। तो फिर आप कहेंगे आप बैल मुझे मार, ऐसा काम करे क्यों? बट वी हैव टू डू। 2 students per branch should be selected for the best project work done by them and suitably rewarded at the annual day celebrations. ये मैं इसलिए बता रहा हूँ क्योंकि we were moving to various states and seeing how the project work is getting improved. So there must be some incentive for the good students. Then monitoring the project, effective monitoring for desired results. यदि मॉनिटरिंग नहीं करते तो हाँ जी आपको प्रोजेक्ट दिया था, हाँ जी दिया था, क्या कर रहे हो? कर रहे हैं जी, क्या कर रहे हैं वो नहीं पता क्योंकि हमने कोई माइलस्टोन नहीं बनाया। सेंसिंग रिजल्ट्स ऑफ द एक्टिविटी, क्या किया है अब तक, कहाँ तक पहुँचा है, कहाँ डिफिकल्टी है। कंपैरिजन ऑफ रिजल्ट्स अचीव्ड विद प्लान्ड रिजल्ट्स, क्या रिजल्ट आना चाहिए था और क्या आ रहा है। सो वी मस्ट बी वेरी क्लियर अबाउट दिस। एडजस्टमेंट एंड करेक्शन, यदि उसमें कोई कमी रह गई तो कैसे उसको एडजस्ट करना है या इम्प्रूव करना है। ऑनगोइंग assessment on the part of teacher and student is important so that the student can adjust projects to meet the expectation and keep on track with timelines and goals. तो हम क्या करते हैं कि जब कोई प्रॉब्लम मिलती है तो हम उसके माइलस्टोन बना लेते हैं कि भी इतने दिन तक ये चीज़ हो जाएगी, उसके बाद में इस तारीख तक मटेरियल इकट्ठा हो जाएगा, इस तारीख तक इंफॉर्मेशन मिल जाएगी, यहाँ तक एक्सपेरिमेंट हो जाएगा, उसके बाद में रिपोर्ट राइटिंग शुरू हो जाएगी, देन कंपाइलेशन, देन टाइपिंग, करेक्शन। तो ये स्टेप्स हैं, तो उनको एक इसलिए बोलते हैं टाइम लाइन एंड गोल्स। अल्टीमेटली इन अ स्टिपुलेटेड टाइम वन हैज टू कंप्लीट। टीचर शुड डिटरमिन इफ देयर आर check points at various stages. If students are expected to meet certain milestones while working, and if the students are receiving timely feedback on work in progress from teachers, mentors and peers. तो हमें ये भी देखना है कि स्टूडेंट ने तो प्रॉब्लम दे दी टीचर्स को, is he getting the feedback or the response from the teacher in the right time or not? That is also the requirement. So if we focus towards 6 A's, ये तो अल्फाबेट में ए तो एक ही होता है, बट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट 6 A's. Project based learning checklist can be used throughout the process to help both teacher and student plan and develop the project as well as assess whether the project was successful in meeting the instructional goals. हम कोई भी काम, कोई भी एक्टिविटी इंस्टीट्यूट में करते हैं, there is a learning outcome of it. What is after that activity? So what are the 6 A's? Authenticity, कि हमारा प्रोजेक्ट जो है वो ऑथेंटिक है। एकेडमिक रिगर, उसकी कोई एकेडमिक वैल्यू है। अप्लाइड लर्निंग, क्या उससे अप्लाइड लर्निंग होगी। एक्टिव एक्सप्लोरेशन, उसमें कुछ एक्सप्लोरेशन है, जाके कुछ करना पड़ेगा, कुछ ढूंढना पड़ेगा, ये तो नहीं है कि पैसिव होकर बैठे रहो। एडल्ट रिलेशनशिप, हमें बड़ों से भी कुछ ना कुछ पूछना पड़ेगा, बड़ों के साथ तालमेल बिठाना पड़ेगा। असेसमेंट प्रैक्टिसेस, असेसमेंट कैसे हो, यदि हम ये 6 A's को कवर कर लें तो वी कैन हैंडल द प्रोजेक्ट वर्क वेरी इजीली। व्हाट इज ऑथेंटिसिटी? डज द प्रोजेक्ट स्टेम फ्रॉम द प्रॉब्लम और क्वेश्चन दैट इज मीनिंगफुल टू स्टूडेंट्स? So we must ensure that the problem or the question which is meaningful to students. Second, is the project similar to one undertaken by the adult in the community or workplace? तो कई बार क्या होता है, कहीं हम ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट ले लेते हैं जो बाहर भी कोई ले रहा है। Does the project give the student the opportunity to produce something that has value or meaning to the student beyond the institute setting? कहते भी इंस्टीट्यूट में तो ठीक है, बट बियॉन्ड द इंस्टीट्यूट से। अप्लाइड लर्निंग, does the student solve the problem that is grounded in real life and or at the workplace? It means design a project, organize an event. Does the student need to acquire and use skills expected in high performance work environments? For example, teamwork, problem solving, communication, or some technology. Does the project require the student to develop organizational and self-management skills? If these questions are answered, I think we are on the right path. Active exploration. Does the student spend significant amount of time doing work in the field or outside institution? Does the project require the student to engage in real investigation work using a variety of methods, media, and resources? Is the student expected to explain what he or she learned through the presentation or performance? कहते हैं प्रेजेंटेशन दे दी तो क्या आता है उसमें, उसने फील्ड में काम कर लिया, what he has learned. So these are the questions. If these are answered, तो कहते हैं ये बात तो चलती जाएगी, हमने प्रोजेक्ट ले भी लिया, प्लान भी कर लिया, स्टेप्स भी बना ले, टाइम फ्रेम भी सेट कर लिया, उसकी मॉनिटरिंग भी करनी शुरू कर दी, उसमें टीचर, एचओडी, दीज आर आल्सो इन्वॉल्व, एंड इन द ग्रुप, और स्टूडेंट अपनी सेल्फ असेसमेंट भी करता है कि मैं कहाँ तक कर लिया। जैसे एग्जामिनेशन के नज़दीक हम कहते हैं कि दिस वाज द सिलेबस, मैंने ये कर लिया, ये कर लिया, ये कर लिया, वी डू दिस इज अ सेल्फ असेसमेंट। तो इवेल्यूएशन ऑफ द प्रोजेक्ट वर्क कैसे हो, क्योंकि प्रोजेक्ट वर्क आपने प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट कर लिया, एंड हाउ टू इवेल्यूएट दैट। Assessment practices. Does the student reflect regularly on his learning using clear project criteria that he or she has helped to set? क्योंकि ये नहीं है कि उसने पढ़ा कुछ हो रहा है, कर कुछ हो रहा है, तो रोज उस प्रोजेक्ट के लिए जो लर्निंग है वो ले रहा है कि नहीं ले रहा है, तो उसके लिए उसको स्टडी भी करना पड़ेगा। Do adults from outside in the community help the students to develop the sense of real world standards from this type of work? कई बार क्या होता है, हम प्रोजेक्ट लेते हैं, हमें आता नहीं करना, कुछ हेल्प लेते हैं टीचर से, कुछ बाहर एडल्ट से लेते हैं। Is the students' work regularly assessed through the variety of methods including portfolios and exhibitions? जो कुछ बनाता है वो दिखाता है। पोर्टफोलियोज मीन्स उसके लिए कुछ पेपर तैयार करता है, कोई फाइल तैयार करता है दिखाने के लिए कि मैं यहाँ तक पहुँचा। Assessing student performance on project work is quite different from assessing traditional classwork. क्लासवर्क में क्या होता है, पहले पढ़ा दिया, एक आधा सवाल पूछ लिया, फिर एक टेस्ट दे दिया, 3 क्वेश्चन दे दिए, 2 करके दिखा दो, 3 घंटे का टेस्ट दिया, 2 घंटे का टेस्ट दिया, डू 3 out of 5, डिफरेंट वेरिएशन है टेस्ट में भी। So what we do, we only assess by testing or giving a test and see the responses. But project work में ऐसा नहीं है, project work में उसको पूरी तरीके से देखना पड़ेगा। Students are working on different projects with different guidelines and pace. किसी का प्रोजेक्ट तो थोड़े दिन में काफ़ी आगे तक चल जाएगा, और कईयों का प्रोजेक्ट काफ़ी दिन तक थोड़ा सा डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल करेगा, क्योंकि उस पर्टिकुलर माइलस्टोन के बाद ही उसकी प्रोग्रेस शुरू होगी। असेसमेंट ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट वर्क, द टीचर्स टास्क ऑफ असेसिंग स्टूडेंट प्रोग्रेस इज मोर, अच्छा ये तो हो गया। द पर्पस फॉल इन 2 कैटेगरीज। अचीवमेंट, फोकस ऑन आउटकम्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट लर्निंग टू मॉनिटर प्रोग्रेस एंड डिटरमिन ग्रेड्स। अब 5-6 लोग हैं एक प्रोजेक्ट में, ग्रुप में, तो टीचर ने पूछा कि आप बताइए कि इसका क्या मीनिंग, आपने बता दिया, मैं दूसरों से पूछता हूँ, वो कहते हैं जी इन्होंने ठीक ही कहा। आपको मिले 7 नंबर, उनको मिल गए 8 नंबर, तो यदि मैं उनसे पूछ लूँ कि उन्होंने क्या कहा है, शायद उनको पता ही नहीं। तो ऐसा नहीं है कि इट इज़ बस सो खाना पूर्ति नहीं करनी, वी मस्ट बी वेरी पर्टिकुलर, फोकस्ड दैट कि उसने क्या लर्न करना। Diagnosis and improvement. Focus on the process and look at the student's strengths and weaknesses to identify appropriate programs and students' learning strategies. कि स्टूडेंट कैसे पढ़ रहे हैं। प्रोजेक्ट तो दे दिया और प्रोजेक्ट के साथ में उसको कई कुछ पढ़ना पड़ेगा, वो कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा, उसकी जो इम्प्रूवमेंट हो रही कि नहीं हो रही, ये उसको असेस करना पड़ेगा। Identify instructional goals and outcomes to develop appropriate assessments. Assessments measure how well the students have met the instructional goals. तो जैसे मैंने करिकुलम की डेफिनेशन शुरू में इसलिए ली थी कि करिकुलम हमें क्या बताता है। हम सब लोग वी आर फोकसिंग ऑन सिलेबस पार्ट ओनली। क्या होता है, एक नया टीचर कॉलेज में गया, उसको जो उसका एचओडी है एक कागज़ देता है या कागज़ का पन्ना फाड़ के उसको दे देता है कि ये तुम्हारा है सिलेबस और कमरा नंबर 302 में चले जा और तेरी क्लास लगी वहाँ पे जाके देखता है 102 स्टूडेंट बैठे हैं। तो उसकी हालत आप समझ सकते हो कि उसकी कोई ओरिएंटेशन नहीं, और वो इतने बड़े ग्रुप में जाके क्या पढ़ाएगा, उसकी घिघी ना बच जाएगी। तो ये हालत है हमारे टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस की कि राइट फ्रॉम एब इनिशियो। इवन करिकुलम की बात करें तो हमारे एचओडीज ने भी करिकुलम नहीं देखा। एचओडीज ने सिर्फ सिलेबस पार्ट देखा है। सिलेबस मैंने जैसे करिकुलम के 4 पार्ट बताए, ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, व्हाई टू टीच, ये क्यों पढ़ाया जाना, वो ऑब्जेक्टिव्स आ गए। उसके बाद में आ गया व्हाट टू टीच, मीन्स कंटेंट पार्ट, क्या पढ़ाना है, वो पता लग गया, दैट इज ए सिलेबस। देन थर्ड पार्ट इज हाउ टू टीच, what instructional strategy is to be adopted. For this very program, we have to take them to field. For this very topic, show them models. For this very topic, take them to lab. For this, hands-on experience in the workshop. So these are the various instructional strategies. So project is one of the strategies in teaching learning process. So on which we are focusing on today. So जो करिकुलम है वो ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, तो ऑब्जेक्टिव्स मस्ट बी क्लियर टू एचओडीज एंड टीचर्स फर्स्ट। असेसमेंट measures how well the students have met the instructional goals. If the instructional goals are identified before starting the project, both the teacher and the student will better understand what needs to be learned and how the learning will be assessed. उसको पहले से ही बता दो कि ये आपने करना है, ये प्लान है, इसको आपको इस तरीके से असेस किया जाएगा। सो दे आर रेडी फॉर देयर असेसमेंट और इवेल्युएशन। स्टूडेंट असेसमेंट, बिकॉज प्रोजेक्ट लर्निंग इज स्टूडेंट ड्रिवन, क्योंकि प्रोजेक्ट जो है स्टूडेंट नहीं करना है, स्टूडेंट इज द मेन। असेसमेंट शुड बी स्टूडेंट ड्रिवन एज वेल। हम चाहते हैं कि ये भी स्टूडेंट ड्रिवन हो, वो अपने आप को असेस कर पाए। स्टूडेंट्स कैन कीप अ रिकॉर्ड इन डायरी और ए लॉग, मतलब एक छोटी सी डायरी बना लेंगे जिसमें रोज की प्रोग्रेस लिखेंगे। टू कंटिन्यूली असेस देयर प्रोग्रेस, ए फाइनल रिफ्लेक्टिव एसे और लॉग कैन अलाउ अ स्टूडेंट एंड टीचर्स टू अंडरस्टैंड थिंकिंग प्रोसेसेस, रीजनिंग बिहाइंड डिसीजंस, एबिलिटी टू अराइव एट कंक्लूजन्स एंड कम्युनिकेट व्हाट दे हैव लर्न। कहने का मतलब क्या है कि जो वो डायरी में लिखेगा या उसकी 2 पन्ने की शॉर्ट रिपोर्ट बना के सबमिट करेगा, उससे पता लग जाएगा कि उसको क्या आ रहा है या कहाँ पे वो स्टक अप। व्हाट वाज माय ग्रुप्स बेस्ट टीम एफर्ट और वर्स्ट टीम एफर्ट। जब वो असेस करेगा अपने आप को तो पता लग जाएगा भाई उसके कारण ये खराबी हो गई, इसकी जगह तो मैं चले जाता हूँ, मैं कर लेता। तो ये सारी बातें असेसमेंट में आती है। जब तक हम लुक बैक नहीं करेंगे तो वी कैनॉट इम्प्रूव अपॉन। हाउ डू आई थिंक अदर पीपल इन्वॉल्व विद द प्रोजेक्ट फेल्ट इट वेंट। तो एक ये भी देखते हैं कि ये मैंने काम किया है, दूसरे लोग इसके बारे में उनकी क्या धारणा है, उनका क्या व्यू है, क्या मैं ठीक कर रहा हूँ। अपनी तरफ से तो सारी ठीक करते हैं, पर दूसरे के एंगल से ठीक है कि नहीं, टीचर्स के एंगल से ठीक है कि नहीं, ये देखना है. What were the skills I used during the project? How I can practice these skills in future? कौन सी skills मैंने adopt की, तो क्या मैं फ्यूचर में कर सकता हूँ? This is a try out stage. What was my final project evaluation rating? Horrible. तो सारे गलत हो गए. Okay, ये ठीक था. Pretty good, कुछ अच्छा था. Great, I have done wonders. और ये मैंने क्यों किया? ये ऑल दीज क्वेश्चन इन सेल्फ स्टाइल, इंट्रोस्पेक्शन. एक होता है लिख के असेस करना, एक होता है सोच के असेस करना. ये बोथ वेज. तो इसके लिए एक क्राइटेरिया बनाया था हमने, दैट इज प्लानिंग, एक्सिक्यूशन, क्वालिटी ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, प्रेजेंटेशन एंड वाइवा. प्लानिंग को 10%, एक्सिक्यूशन को 30% वेटेज, क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोडक्ट और रिपोर्ट को 40%, प्रेजेंटेशन ऑब्लिक वाइवा इसको 20%. तो इस तरीके से क्या है कि जो एग्जामिनर है कोई प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट को देख के ही पूरे मार्क्स ना दे दे, आपकी प्रेजेंटेशन स्किल को देख के ही टोटल इवेल्यूएट ना कर दे. आपकी प्लानिंग बहुत अच्छी थी, आपकी पर्सनैलिटी बहुत अच्छी है, उसने बहुत अच्छी ड्रेस पहन के गए, यू कुड इम्प्रेस अपॉन विद योर टॉक, पूरे नंबर लगा. दिस इज नॉट लाइक दैट. असेसमेंट हैव टू बी ऑब्जेक्टिव. सो प्लानिंग में 10%, एक्सिक्यूशन में 30%, क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोडक्ट मतलब कहीं पे प्रोडक्ट को टेंजिबल चीज बनेगी और किसी जगह ओनली रिपोर्ट बनेगी, प्रेजेंटेशन और वाइवा 20%. तो प्लानिंग में क्या चीज आएगी? डेफिनेशन. सबसे पहले हम देखते हैं कि आपकी प्रॉब्लम क्या आइडेंटिफाई की. देन फिजिबिलिटी, क्या ये हो पाएगी, क्या इन चीज़ों की ओर आपने ध्यान किया. आपसे एग्जामिनर ये भी पूछता है कि आपने ये प्रॉब्लम क्यों ली, ये ली और वो क्यों नहीं ली. तो इफ यू आर कॉन्फिडेंट टू आंसर, इट मीन्स योर प्लानिंग स्टेज वाज ओके. टास्क एनालिसिस, तो जो आपकी टोटल जॉब थी उसको छोटे छोटे टुकड़ों में बांटा आपने, उसको बोलते हैं टास्क एनालिसिस. स्ट्रेटजी, आपने कौन सी स्ट्रेटजी अडॉप्ट की. फील्ड में गए, बनाया बनाया मटेरियल मिल गया, आपने कॉलेज में कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन थी, कहाँ से आपने कैसे कैसे काम किया. देन सीक्वेंसिंग, तो पहले क्या बाद में क्या, दिस हैज़ टू बी डन. मेथडोलॉजी, कौन सी मेथडोलॉजी आप अडॉप्ट कर रहे हो. नॉवल्टी, क्या आपका जो प्रोजेक्ट वर्क है नॉवल है या कुछ पुराना ही है, पिछले साल भी बना था, इसको डिस सैंपल कर दिया, इस बार फिर सैंपल कर दिया, प्रोजेक्ट बन गया. नॉवल मीन्स न्यू थिंग्स. देन एग्जीक्यूशन, एक्सिक्यूशन कैसे करें. इंफॉर्मेशन लेनी, इंक्वायरी करना. सेंस ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, जब सेंस ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होगी तभी वो जाएगा लेने के लिए, नहीं तो कहेगा मेरा दूसरा साथी ले लेगा. मैडम इसकी हैंडराइटिंग बहुत बड़ी है जी, वो अपने आप लिख लेगी, वो एक्सपेरिमेंट वो रीडिंग ले लेगा. आप क्या करोगे, बस जो रिपोर्ट बन जाएगी मैं कॉपी लेके चल रहा हूँ. कोऑपरेशन, देयर इज अ गिव एंड टेक इन द ग्रुप. देन इफेक्टिवनेस इन टीम, टीम में क्या होता है, सिनर्जी होती है. सिनर्जी क्या होती है, हम सब ने सुना 1 + 2 what is equal to 3, but if I say 1 + 3 is equal to 7, how it is so? तो जी मैथमेटिक्स वाले फेल हो जाएंगे. सिनर्जी मीन्स when we work together for a common goal and everybody has got its own potential, we do better work. So cooperation and effectiveness in team, this is one of the characteristic of teamwork, that is synergy. Resource effectiveness, material, equipment, information, time. All these are the resources. कई बार क्या होता है कि we are not using the material meticulously, we are wasting. If we are careful, equipment use करें, ये माइक लगा है, हाथ लगा दिया, गिरा दिया, टूट गया, केयरलेसनेस। इक्विपमेंट को यूज करना, देन इंफॉर्मेशन, देन टाइम, विद इन द स्टिपुलेटेड टाइम। अब उसके बाद में आ जाएगा रिपोर्ट। जब रिपोर्ट कास्ट करेंगे तो रिपोर्ट सबने देखी है। रिपोर्ट का पहला पेज क्या होता है? टाइटल, उसके बाद इंडेक्स, उसके बाद सर्टिफिकेट्स, उसके बाद में टर्मिनोलॉजी यूज्ड, उसके बाद में क्या होता है? इसका मतलब प्रोजेक्ट करवाते नहीं हो, है जी? सीधा नहीं करते एक्सप्लेनेशन का। पहले बैकग्राउंड आती, फिर लिटरेचर सर्च आता, फिर मेथडोलॉजी आती कि कौन सा मेथड अडॉप्ट किया, कैसे किया, एक्सपेरिमेंट किया या स्टडी किया, जो भी किया, फिर उसमें सैंपल साइज क्या था, ठीक है, और उसके बाद में कंक्लूजन क्या निकला, डाटा आया, कंक्लूजन क्या निकला, देन फाइनल आपकी क्या असेसमेंट है, क्या रिपोर्टिंग है, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, देन एप्लीकेशन, देन एनालिसिस, सिंथेसिस, इंटरप्रिटेशन। ये सारी चीजें जो है आपकी रिपोर्ट में आए, और उसके बाद में इवैल्यूएशन, कंक्लूजन, एक्यूरेसी, कॉस्ट इफेक्टिवनेस, अपीयरेंस, दिखता कैसे है, क्लैरिटी, क्या रिपोर्ट क्लियर है, क्रिस्प है, पढ़ने को जी करता है दूसरे का, क्या उसको दूसरे क्या छोड़ दो, उसको देखने नहीं, अच्छी होगी। देन प्रेजेंटेशन। व्हाट इज प्रेजेंटेशन? आप कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट करते हो तो स्टूडेंट्स को कहा जाता है कि यू प्रेजेंट नाउ। ही इज गिवन 5 to 10 minutes and he gives his presentation, and after presentation there is a viva voce. You ask questions and based on that the assessment is done. इसके बाद तो मेरे पास एक ही चीज़ बची थी। थैंक यू फॉर पेशेंट हियरिंग एंड लिसनिंग। मैं